Hari Om. Swagatam to our Dakshinamurty Stotram Satsanga. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramarthanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Sruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Hari Om. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwaraha Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Gurudeva Deva. Sri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. We are discussing Dakshinamurty Stotram. Even though it sounds like a stotram, generally in our stotrams, there will not be any kind of Vedanta and knowledge, everything. Only prayers only we do. But whereas Dakshinamurty Stotram they call as Prauda Prakarana Grantha. It is a book of introduction for advanced students. All Vedantic topics elaborately discussed in this Dakshinamurty Stotram. And in the last line, Bhagavan Shankaracharya does a Namaskar to that Shiva, Parameshwara, Dakshinamurty. Dakshinamurty Stotram is very, very important in a Advaita study, Vedanta study. So we will see that meditative slokas, meditation verses together. Mauna Vyakhya Prakatita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam Varshishthante Vasadrushi Ganaihi Avrutam Brahmanishthaihi Acharyendram Karakalita Chinmudram Anandarupam Swatmaramam Mudita Vadanam Dakshinamurti Meede Vatavitapi Samipe Bhumi Bhage Nishannam Sakala Muni Jananam Jnanadatar Marat Tribhuvana Gurumisham Dakshinamurti Devam Janana Marana Dukkha Cheda Daksham Namami. Chitram Vatataror Mule वृद्धा शिष्या गुरुर्युवा गुरोस्तु मौनं व्याख्यानं शिष्यास्तु छिन्न संशयाः निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम नमः प्रणवार्धाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। We completed the first verse. That also we chant together. विश्वं दर्पण दृश्यमान नगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवो भूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोध समये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः। इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः। इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. In the first verse, Bhagavan portrayed Dakshinamurti as a Jivan Mukta Purusha. So the main two features of Jivan Mukta Purusha are: one is Swatmana Darshanam Eva Advaya. He himself realized as a non-dual truth. Second phase is Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyam Nijantargatam. For him, if you ask where is the Vishwam, he says Nijantargatam, like a city is appearing in a pure, clear mirror. There is no truth in the world. These two he realized, that Jivan Mukta Purusha. Bhagavan Shankaracharya wants to say that in the first verse. We have completed that thought. From today's class, we are going to discuss about the second verse of Dakshinamurty Stotram. In the second verse, Bhagavan, he wants to describe Dakshinamurti as Ishvara. So the knowledge about Ishvara, we are going to gain, or we are going to get from the second verse. Generally, people, they say Ishvara means different concepts. My Krishna is Ishvara, my Rama is Ishvara, my Jesus is Ishvara. Some people say, I am Ishvara. I don't want any God and this and that. I myself Ishvara. I created myself. Because of me only I am sustaining. One day because of my ill health only I will die. They don't allow third factor. That is also there. They are called Charvaka. One authenticated philosophy that is called Charvaka. That is why they don't believe any Ishvara and all these things. So different concepts are there in the society, in scholars also. But according to Bhagavan Shankaracharya, our teacher, our Vedanta teacher, what is the definition for Ishvara? We are going to study from the second verse. Please repeat after me. Bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam Pranirvikalpam punaha Maya kalpita desha kala kalana Vaichitriya chitrikritam. मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदम् श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. You must chant. Chanting also very, very important. Beautiful verses. Little tough Sanskritam, even though we should not leave. If we chant and chant and chant, and then it will come to our tongue. Again, together. Bijasyantarivangkuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha maya kalpita desha kala kalana वैचित्र्य चित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. One more time. बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महा योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. तस्मै नमः. To him I am doing my salutations. Who is that Swamiji? Sri Dakshinamurty. He is none other than Bhagavan Shiva, Dakshinamurty. Tasmai Namaha. He is not only Dakshinamurty, Sri Gurumurtaye. He is my Gurumurti also. That is the speciality of Bhagavan Shiva here. He is the Guru, at the same time he is Bhagavan also. To that Dakshinamurti, to that Gurumurti, Tasmai Namaha, I am doing my Namaskar. In this verse, Dakshinamurti described as Ishvara. Ishvara. In this verse, we are going to discuss about one is Ishvara. Dakshinamurti will be described as an Ishvara. Second, the work of Ishvara. Work of Ishvara means entire creation is his work only. Generally, people they say, if you study about any legends like Puj Gurudev, we say his life and his work. We are going to study about his life and his work. In the same way, in this verse also, what is Ishvara and what is his work? His work is nothing but creation. We are going to study about Ishvara and his creation. Otherwise, in traditional language, they call as a theory of creation. Srishti Siddhanta. In Vedanta, we study so many Siddhantas. One Siddhanta is called Srishti Siddhanta. Srishti Siddhanta means theory of creation. How this creation created, why created, who created. This is all called theory of creation. Even in modern science also we study. Children will ask, our students will ask, teacher, what about this world? Then we explain, this is nothing but Einstein world of space and time. That is one of the definition. In the same way, our Vedanta, our Upanishads also discussed about theory of creation. In one of Pujya Gurudev's lectures, he said, in Advaita philosophy itself, 84 theories are there about creation. Gurudev, he himself said. Forget about other philosophies. In Advaita philosophy itself, 84 theories are there to explain what is this creation. 84. Little differences are there. Little debates are there. Little differences are there. But we study what Shankaracharya's postulation regarding this creation. Many people, they confuse. They don't allow other people's statements and postulations about creation. Very deep subject. As I told, Sureshwara Acharya, student of Bhagavan Shankaracharya, written commentary on Dakshinamurty Stotram that is called Manasollasam. In Manasollasam, on the second verse, Vijasyantaravankura verse, in the second verse, he has written 56 to 57 verses to support or to explain what Bhagavan Shankaracharya wants to tell about creation theory. Because we have main 6 philosophies like we know Sankhya, Nayayika, Vaisheshika, Bauddha, Dvaita. These are all the different philosophies. And they have their own theories for the philosophy. Some people, they say it is true. Some people say it was not created by Ishvara. Like they have their own thing. Sureshwara Acharya calls each one and negates their wrong understanding regarding the creation. And he supports why Shankaracharya is saying this way. It is like Malla Yuddha. Malla Yuddha means it's like a wrestler fight. It is not easy. And especially they say Sankhyan and Nayayika, they are Pradhana Malla. To defeat them in this field of wrestling, not common people cup of coffee. Great masters only, Advaita great masters only has to stood there and fight with them. Sankhya and Nayayika, they call, even we call them as Pradhana Malla. Pradhana Malla means main fighters. Sureshwara Acharya in his commentary addresses everything and he gives so much clarity. Why Shankaracharya wants to say creation in this way. We are not going to study all points, but brief we will see in this second verse. Today we will see word meaning only about this second. He said, the first line, Bijasyantara ivankuro jagadidam. Jagadidam. Topic of the second verse is idam jagat. This world, jagat idam. And many people, Pujya Gurudev always used to say, jagat means juk 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 juk, it changes, continuous flux. That's why it got the name as Jagat. Jayate, Gacchati, and Tishtati iva. It born and it disappeared. In between, Tishtati iva. Tishtati iva means as though it has its own state of permanency in the world. But actually in this world, nothing is permanent. Continuous flux, continuous change, That is called Jagat. But here, Bhagavan Shankaracharya used that word as Idam. This is also one of the definition for Jagat. Idam means idam taya bhasayati iti Jagat. If anybody asks what is the world, then we can say, whatever you say, this, idam taya bhasayati. Whatever you indicate as this, that is all nothing but world only. This room, this country, this globe, this water, this food, this body, this mind, this thought, this man, this women, all whatever you say, idam, this, from I thought to whatever you are seeing, whatever you are hearing, what is you are speaking, everything idam only. This is Jagat. Inside and outside, whatever you say, idam Jagat. Hai ki nahi? Is it there or not? Then we say, yes, Swamiji. Yes, idam Jagat. This idam Jagat, this world, Bijasya Antara. It was like Bija means a seed. Antara means inside the seed. What is there inside the seed, Swamiji? Bijasya Antara Ankura Iva. Ankura means sprout. If you see the sprout, it was there in the seed, in the form of unmanifest state or dormant state. In the same way, this world also was there before creation. This is the Vedantic statement regarding Jagat. This world was there before creation. Shankaracharya ji wants to say that how Bijasya Antara Iva Ankura. As the sprout is there in unmanifested form in the seed, in the same way, entire creation, what you are seeing now, it was there before. It was there before, but in the form of unmanifested state, dormant state. Bijasya Antara Iva Ankura Jagadidam. This Jagat was there. Swamiji, why you are putting so much stress in this thought? Because now you will accept. Because many people, they don't accept that thought, my life was there, my life will be there. My life was there before birth and my life will be there after death, we say. We Vedantins are Vaidika Samskriti people, we believe was there, present it is also there, and it will be also there. In Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad, we are studying that all. Arjuna, why do you worry? If you worry or don't worry, this body will fall. But the jiva will not go anywhere. It will continue. That is main seed of our creation theory. Same way in macrocosm also. Entire world, Panchabhutatmaka Jagat, what we are seeing now, it was there and it will be also there. Bijasyantara iva ankura jagadita. That sprout was there in that seed, but we cannot see it now. If we put in that ground and if we pour little water and little baby will come. And slowly, slowly, slowly it will grow. and everything will come out from the same seed only. The entire this tree was there in that seed in unmanifested form. That is the first thought for Jagat Bhagavan wants to say. Bijasyanta Rivankuro Jagatitam. And he says, Prang Nirvikalpam. Student may ask, Swamiji, how it was there? Because here now we came to know Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Ityadi, and so much of plurality, multiplicity, so much is there. Now we can see, accept. But you have said the same Jagat was there in unmanifested form. And how? Bhagavan is saying, Prak. Prak means before creation. It was in the form of Prak. Nirvikalpam. Nirvikalpam means without any kind of distinctions, it was there. Now plurality is there. Now manyness is there. So many differences and distinctions are there. But when it was in unmanifested form, it was a homogeneous state. There were no human beings, there were no animals, there were no Panchabhutatmaka, nothing. It was there Prak as Nirvikalpam. How? Our personality in deep sleep state. I was there in deep sleep. It is a state of experience only. But there was no differences. There was no raga, dvesha, man, woman, good, bad, nothing. But it is there. Homogeneous state of experience. Nirvikalpam. Vikalpam means difference, distinction. Nirvikalpam means there are no differences, there are no distinctions. Homogeneous form, this world was there. Prak Nirvikalpam. Bijasyantarivankuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam. It was. This is the state of world before creation. Swamiji, then it will be in that state only. Punaha. Punaha means then. It was like that. Then you know what happened. Punaha. Maya kalpita desha kala kalana vaichitriya chitri krutam. That kind of unmanifested Jagata, Maya kalpita. It was projected by Maya. A concept came, her name is Maya. In Puranas, her name we call as Devi. In Vedanta, we can call her as Maya. Adi Parashakti. This Maya, Kalpitam. Kalpitam means this Maya is projected, created. Created what, Swamiji? This Jagat in this present form. With what Swamiji? Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalanadi. How it is created, Swamiji? Space came, time came, and so on. So on means, and then Panchabhutas came. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi. And then Jivas came, human beings, Udbija, Svedaja, Andaja, Jarayuja, Ityadi, different yonis have come. Desha, Kala, Kalanadi means Desha, space, Kala, time, and so on means all this, whatever I said. Who projected a Maya, Kalpita, Desha, Kala, Kalanadi? How they are there, Swamiji? Vaichitriya Chitrikrutam. They're all Vaichitriya. Vaichitriya means different. Chitra, Vichitra Jagat is there. If you say any yoni, for example, Andaja. Andaja means beings which came out from egg. Svedaja, beings which came out from the moisture. Beings came out from the seeds. Beings came out from the womb, like us. In every yoni, so much vichitra chitri krutam is there. For example, if you take the human being kingdom, in the human being kingdom itself, complete plurality, complete manyness, complete differences, so much variety is there. It is like a wonder. That is the word Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji used. If you want to explain anything, I cannot explain, it is a wonder. Each yoni is a wonder. Take cows, so many types of cows are there. So many types of plant kingdom is there. So much of tasty food is there, not tasty food is there. Poison is there. Vaichitriya Chitri Krutam, this entire world, Bhagavan Shankaracharya give that adjective as it is a Vichitra. Vichitra means it is a wonder. Now what we are experiencing. From that Bija form, because of Maya, this world was projected with the names of Desha, Kala and Ityadi. Now it is a wonder. You cannot frame the entire world in a small box. Even Einstein also said that. I cannot frame this much only world. Nobody can say. That's why they say even Jagat also Anantam. Even world also infinity. Infinity means we cannot frame. Plenty. Boundaryless. Even our mind. We say, I know my mind, I know. What do you know your mind? Do you know after 1 hour what is going to come out from your mind? There is a Srishti. We don't know what is going to happen. Still it is there in the mind in unmanifested form. And Maya, Kalpita, Desha, Kala, Kalana, Vaichitra, Chitri, Krutam. Here also it will happen. Only word we can use, Bhagavan Shankaracharya, it is a wonder. This wonderful Jagat came out in the form of Desha, Kala, Kalanadi with the creating power of Bhagavan, that is called Maya. And he mentioned only 2 points, Desha, Kala, Itya. Our Acharyaji used to say, generally now in today's science, what if we ask anybody regarding creation theory, main concepts are these two only, space and time. And theory of relativity and so many theories are developed, science developed based on space and time. Gurudev also used that word. This is the Einstein space and time of world. He only brought these two concepts. We say, Swamiji, what is a wonder in it? Time means, yeah, this is the time, Swamiji, 10:30. Space means, yes, Swamiji, I am in Visakhapatnam. Actually, the space and time, these two are not real. These two are the concepts of intellect only. If you think, you cannot see space, you cannot see time. Human beings, we kept this time concept for our transaction or for our vyavahar. In the same way, space also. We say, Swamiji, space means the sky. No. Where sky also staying, that is called space. Which can accommodate everything, which is the foundation for everything, but we cannot see, like our foundation of the room. You can see the building, you can see the room, but you cannot see the foundation under the building. If you see the foundation, then building will collapse. It is underlying only. In the same way, space is a concept. It gives accommodation to everything, even to the sky. Sky is not a space. Avakashatvat akasha. This is the definition for space. And kala. Desha kala, these two only Bhagavan Shankaracharya brought. Do you know why? Our intellect will be satisfied after knowing these two only. For example, if anybody says anything, immediate questions we ask, where it happened, when it happened. If that person answers these two, when it happened and where it happened, then it will quiet. Otherwise, it doesn't believe. It itself says, I am not getting the full information. If you answer where it happened, when it happened, where it happened means Desha. When it happened means Kala. If you answer these two, then it will not question anything. It says, I know. I know status will come. Desha Kala means so subtler, even subtler than these 5 elements. That's why study of Desha Kala is that we say that they are relative. Einstein also said they are relative, they are not abstract reality, time and space. That's why it said Maya Kalpitam. This is all projection of intellect only. And from that Desha, Kala, and then Tanmatras of 5 elements and grossification. After grossification, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, that tamasic element we are experiencing as physical body, physical water, physical food, and this is all. Corner of creation on that gross intellect is our entry. Not problem with that creation, problem with our buddhi. We should penetrate. What is this called Desha? What is this called Kala? And then slowly we will accept it's an appearance only. Because of my buddhi only, I am projecting entire world. Desha Kala Kalana. Who is the boss of who created Swamiji? Maya Kalpitam. He used that word Kalpitam. Kalpitam means it is an imagination or it is a projection of the creating power called Maya. Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalana Vaichitriya Chitri Krutam. Complete Chitra Vichitra Jagat created by this Maya. Swamiji, my question is, Maya independently creates this entire Jagat? Then Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, no. Then Mayavi iva vijrumbhayati api mahayogiva. For this Maya, there is a Mayavi. Mayavi means boss of this Maya is there. Amma, thank God. Because she herself Maya and she wants to do something, definitely some gadbad will happen. No, Shankaracharya is saying, no, Maya cannot work independently. There is a Mayavi. Mayavi means boss of this Maya. Husband of this Maya. He is Mayavi. His name we call as Ishvara. But here Bhagavan Shankaracharya used Ishvara as a Mayavi, or you can call him as Mahayogi Iva. He works like a Mahayogi, or he works like a Mayavi. Mayavi means Indrajalaka, juggler. Why Swamiji he used these two words? We are going to see in our next class. But he addressed Ishvara as a Mayavi. Mayavi means he's a juggler. This juggler only play with that Indrajala, that Maya. Our Acharya said, you are all very, very elderly than me. Definitely you must have known that names of that Indrajalak people. In India, he is very, very famous Indrajalak. Thousands of people used to go for his Indrajala Pradarshana. Here Ishvara is addressed as Indrajalak Maya. Acharya said, thousands of people used to go for his Indrajala. What is his speciality? This Indrajalak, that his name I forgot. He used to throw one rope into the sky. Everybody used to watch. Yeah, this rope went. If we throw, it doesn't go. One rope he used to throw. And he used to climb on that rope and he disappeared into that sky. This Indrajala. Wonder may wonder. Double stroke. And there was a big fight. The entire crowd used to hear that sounds of the fight. मेरे को मारता है, आपको मारता हूँ. There was a big fight. After a few minutes, lot of limbs used to fall down on entire crowd. This is the finger. This is the palm. This is the leg. This is the hand. And people used to scream like because they used to fall on them. Lot of good. And this man, very pure, very nicely, very gentle way, he used to come from the dais again. Entire crowd was calm and it is a wonder. Shankaracharya is saying, Ishvara works like that. He takes us to different plane of consciousness and complete game. And we confused and screamed and this and that. And slowly he says, I am here. And then we believe, okay. What is this? We ask. And he said, this is called magic. Maya Viva. And another title he has given, Mahayogi Iva. Ishvara works like a Mahayogi. Mahayogi means, if you see like Vishwamitra Rishi, somebody asked him, I want to go to heaven. They said, no, we are not going to heaven. Then Vishwamitra said, I can, with my yoga power, I can create a heaven to you. He created, that is called Trishanku Swarga. Everything will be there. Rambha will be there, Voroshi will be there, Kamadenu will be there. This is a duplicate heaven. But he created with his Ishvara does. His work is like that. Mahayogiva. Bhagavan Satya Sai, one great saint in India, he used to create like that. People used to say his devotees, when I am going to Australia, there Bhagavan appeared in my room, physically. And that Western, immediately he called Puttparthi, Bhagavan is there. They said, yes, Bhagavan is here. Bhagavan, you are here also, there also. He said, that is called, I am a yogi. Ishvara is like that. Bhagavan is saying, Shankaracharya. Why he used these two words for Ishvara, we have to study. Mayavi iva, Mahayogi iva. So we have to understand two. One is Maya is not independent. It is under this man, under this Shakti, Bhagavan, Ishvara. And this Ishvara work is like this. Like a juggler, like a Mahayogi. Maya viva, Mahayogiva. What he did, Swamiji? Vijrumbhayati api. Vijrumbhayati means this entire world blasted from him. If you see the word, you cannot use a soft word for this entire world. Because manyness is there, plurality is there, infinity is there. How many types of human beings right now are there in the world? Before our generation? And before, and before, and before, and before. How much is there creation? Vijrumbhanam. Is it right or not? Our fathers are like us. Their fathers are not like that. And coming generation. Everything is there. Vijrumbhayati api. Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji. So these are all the different concepts regarding theory of creation. And the next question, student asks Swamiji, okay, Maya is there. Maya V also is there. With the help of Maya, he created entire Jagadidam. Why he created, Swamiji? Why he created, Swamiji? This is also very important question. Why? Why he created this problem? Do you know? This question is unanswered even now. Why Ishvara created this Jagat is an unanswered question. Then Bhagavan Shankaracharya said it is an unanswered question. He said why he created Yaha Svechaya. Svechaya means because of he wanted, he created. This is just his will. You cannot answer because of this Ishvara created this Jagat. Svechaya. And Mahatmas, they give example. If you ask the small boy playing at the beach, why you created this sand building? Have you taken permission from the municipality authorities? Have you taken permission from your parents or from the sand itself? He says, no, I felt it, I built it. If I want to demolish, I kick that thing and I came. I know that is called Svecha Nirmana. Same, that is the example. Ishvara also same. Why he created Swamiji? Whose permission he took, Swamiji? Yaha Svechaya. There is no answer for that. In entire, particularly in our Advaita Siddhanta, there is no answer for why God created world. Our Vedantic teachers say, don't go too much why he created. Don't go too much how he created. But you do inquiry who created this world. That means think about Ishvara and Bhagavan. Then this puzzle will be solved. If you hold Bhagavan, if you hold Ishvara, and Jagat will be disappeared. But many of our students, particularly our Vedanta students, we are much more interested on Maya, not on Mayavi. If you focus on Mayavi, if you focus on the boss of the Maya, then Maya cannot do anything. Because we will came to know it is just a play of mind only. Otherwise, if you play with this mind and play with this game, it cannot be solved. So our main focus should, that's why they said 84 theories are there regarding creation. Each theory they believe this way. Other people they believe that way. Some other people they believe that way. What is your study? Do you want to escape from the world or do you want to play in this world? If you don't want to escape from this dream, then that is different. But what are you going to do with this dream play? So we have to study what is the cause. If you see the cause side, all dream will go away. That is called awakening. It cannot give any kind of fear. It cannot give any kind of raga, dvesha, bandha, ityadi. Because the dream is dream forever. So our teachers, they say, you please focus on that captain of this dream. This way we have to look at this world. World and the creating power of the world, creator of the world, and the work of that creator. What he did, Maya Viva Maha Yogi. He did this job. This is all world meaning. Oh, sorry. Word meaning only we have seen. Bijasyantarivankuro jagadidam prang nirvikalpam punaha Maya kalpita desha kala kalana Vaichitriya chitri krutam Maya viva vijrumbhayatyapi maha Yogi vayasvechaya Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Each word, each sentence has its own deep meaning. Right? So from today's class, we must learn 4 points. One is this world, this entire creation is not from Asat. That is the first thought we have to accept. Asat means non-existence. World doesn't come from non-existence. There was world in unmanifested form. Nirvikalpam. Pranka Nirvikalpam. That is a very, very important point in our Vedanta philosophy. There was world, there will be world. Nirvik. This is first. Second, world has one cause. That is called Ishvara. This Ishvara is Ananta Swarupa. Yes, ma'am. Ishvara is Ananta. Ananta means you cannot frame Ishvara. Ananta also a concept only. You cannot measure. Think of Ananta also. Cause of this world is Ananta. Infinite is Ishvara. World itself infinite. Whatever this world, whatever this we are perceiving, we are perceived, we are going to perceive. If you see, it is infinite. You cannot frame this world. Then cause must be infinite. This is second point we have to understand. Second, why he created Swamiji? Why he created means this is his will, that's all. Yasvechaya. It is an unanswered question. Why God created this world? 3. Fourth point is creation started from Desha, Kala, Ityadi. If you see this entire chain, you can understand why we call world is an appearance. It is a projection of my own intellect, not projection of any other thing. World is a projection of my own intellect. That's why he said Desha Kala Kalana. This Desha Kala itself, the main seeds of this world there itself, and concepts. They are concepts on Desha Kala Ityadi. Okay, na? And in our next class, we are going to study how Ishvara is both material cause and efficient cause to this world. As I said, our interest is on Ishvara, not on his play. Anyhow, this Indrajala is a magic one. At the time of Indrajala, we scream and everything will be there. But that if you see that Indrajalak, they say the same Indrajalak is the material cause and efficient cause for his creation. How it will be? Then we came to know this is all. Finally, we conclude our thinking that point. That one is truth. That will be our next class. Om Purnamida, Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.